This episode is brought to you by FairDesk, a crypto derivatives trading platform founded by 6 former Binance execs and 3 former Morgan Stanley architects. FairDesk is a company focused on building a platform that enables traders to profit from both rising and falling markets. Sign up today and CB will credit you up to $600 in trading funds. For more information, visit fairdesk.com, link in the description below. My 2 Satoshis. This my 2 Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my 2 Satoshis. This my 2 Satoshis. Tune in and get the latest and greatest from stacking Toshis. Yeah. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I just did that live for you people. I know you guys probably remember when I used to do that song when I had my pre-recording my 2 Satoshis. So I just decided to do that live for you. Do that live for you. Yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to another episode of my 2 Satoshis. And yes, we are doing it live. Matter of fact, I forgot to even look. That's right. Yeah, baby, we doing it live. We're doing it live. Bars for show, for show. So look, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode. Hope everyone's doing well. It is, what's this, Wednesday? Oh yeah, Wednesday, September 7th, 2022. The year is almost over. Man, this is crazy. Get over to Bloodalytics.com. If you want to join the gang, we are hitting it up, man. We are knocking it out the park. Finally, the trades are picking up because, you know, we were in that consolidation zone forever. As you guys can see on the screen here, I mean, we were in this zone for basically we had two episodes or 2 regions of consolidation back-to-back weeks. Okay, so it was very tough for us to make some money. We did make some money on Ethereum, but the Bitcoin trades kind of hankered us down. However, we're starting to make money. Once we broke out of that trend or that consolidation zone, I knew that, you know, we would start to see some price action, and that's exactly what we got, and that's exactly what's happening for those members who are a part of the Bloodalytics trading signal. If you go all the way back here, Mr. 17.5, I still think we're going back to 17.5. I really do. Little bounce today in the markets. It's normal. This is what happens. We're going to test the backside or bottom side of that channel, I believe. But hey, I mean, we're going to make money regardless with Bloodalytics, baby, because look, Ethereum, we went long. First of all, we covered our short from yesterday. We took 50% off there, and then we covered the rest of it and went long this morning at 9:30. So we are deep in the money for our Ethereum USD trade. Took half that profit right there, and I mean, we're all up in the money right there, baby. We are all up in the money. Also with Bitcoin, yesterday went short, took all that money, boom. Went long here this morning at 9:30 as well. And we're still waiting to take that first bag off the table. All right. So Bloodalytics.com. You should have signed up over the weekend. You would have saved 50%. That's right. 50%. Shout out to all the normies in here. The regulars. Mr. Sakila. We got Kerry, my Canuck from the north. Who else we got in here? Red River is in the building. Thanks for tuning in. Dead Game Boxing. We got Gene in the building. Holy Savage in the food shortages, my friend. Shout out to Hooli Gang. They I play their song over the weekends when I do my off the chain episodes. That's what you hear. Very, very talented artist right there. So yeah, let's get into some things here. First of all, of course, quite naturally, you know what you got to do though. You got to smack those like buttons. I need you to hit them right now. Right now, please smash those like buttons because we need the algos to pick up on this live stream. All right, we got 25 people in the building, so smack those booties off the stage for a brother. Brit VR in the building. Yes, Mark, happy Wednesday to you as well. Hey man, we're above ground. Mr. Sakila said good, but sinking in inflation here in UK. Yeah, we're going to get to that, Mr. Sakila. I didn't know you were in the UK as well. I got a few people that follow me over there across the pond. And so we're going to talk about what's going on. You guys got to keep me up to date and keep us up to date here in the United States on the ground, letting us know what's going on over there in the UK and in Europe. We need to know what's really going on. The media is not going to tell us all of what is really going on, guys. So it's important that the crew helps us out. Clicks X out of the chat and smash the like button. I had to double check to make sure I did it. Appreciate it, Red River. I really appreciate it. Absolutely, really appreciate it. Win Webbot. I don't know. Oh, that's classic 2017 rhetoric right there, baby. Win Webbot. I wonder if I say Webbot 3 times would Cliff High pop up like Candyman. Let me try. Webbot, Webbot, Webbot. Let's see if Cliff High jumps in the chat room. Let's hear that white boy voice again. Griff, I'll get you that white boy voice when it's applicable. We'll see if we have a moment of white boy voice in today's episode. Make the people subservient out of need. Absolutely. Shout out to From a G Perspective. He's a contributor on the CBTV network and also has his own channel. So go check him out. He's dropping real knowledge. You know, the guy is man, he has a hell of a story. Let me just put it to you that way. I'll let him tell you his story. But definitely go check From a G Perspective out. What happened to Cliff High, man? I don't know, man. I don't follow Cliff as much at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not sure what he's doing nowadays. If he's still doing his Webbot reports. I know he's not doing anything related to crypto or financial dealings with the Webbot, but I'm not sure. That's funny. That's hilarious. Red River, is Cliff doing anything nowadays? Let us know. Yes, give me some original white boy. All right, so let's get into it, guys. I appreciate everyone jumping in today. I do want to just quickly, my guy, a buddy of mine, is launching a new project called Betverse. So get over there to betverse.ch. I'm sorry. Bet on the future, bet on metaverse. Their pre-sale is coming up soon. It's basically a Web3 company that bets on the future and intends to change how the sporting bet world works. The sporting bets world works in real life and in the metaverse. So go check them out. They're growing on Twitter. Over 1,000 followers finally. They're just getting started. But yeah, check those guys out. Betverse.ch for more information. Their pre-sale is coming up very soon. So you want to connect with them and find out when that happens. He's actually the guy that I know from this project. Enrique here. Used to be heavily involved in smart cash. Okay. Looks like we just got an alert to take half our profits on that Bitcoin trade. Let me see real quick. Yes, we did indeed just take 50% of our profits on that Bitcoin long trade we were in. Started this morning at 9:30. So all you Bloodalytics, go take that money off the table. Go buy you some Gucci's or something. I don't know. I'm just playing. So let's go ahead and talk about you today. This is interesting because I just want to point out, like, I pull these cards of these projects, you know, these blockchain projects. I pull it all the time because I've been around the block, no pun intended. So I've seen a lot of different projects and you know, the life cycle of these projects. And it's just, man, I don't know how people are so interested in XRP. Why it captivates people's minds so much. Because you even have stuff like this where a lot of people are invested in XRP, heavily invested in XRP. So even, you know, down to when articles are written about XRP, latest news or whatnot, they kind of stretch. Not kind of, they really stretch. They stretch Armstrong to draw like parallels and conclusions and all that. So You Today has this article about Ripple's major partner in Latin America launching a crypto remittance service between Mexico and Canada. Now you're saying, oh man, Ripple is finally doing what they sought out to do and told everyone they would do. Well, really, not really. Really not really. Thank you, Griff. Thank you. Oh, my man Sean C is in the building. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yes, hit those like booties. Kerry said XRP doesn't make sense to me as an investment. Sorry, XRP Army, mad respect. Yeah, I don't have any hate against XRP at all. Like, don't come at me. I'm just giving you my opinion. You have your opinion. I don't come at you. I don't call you stupid or, you know, do various ad hominems or anything like that. No, I'm just giving you my opinion about a project that's been around, what, since 2016. See, I remember XRP or Ripple before most of these people got into this space with in the army, you know, the XRP army. So, you know, stacking my coins as how is XRP allowed to continue doing business while still in litigation? That's a very good question. I'm not sure, man. I don't understand. I mean, you can't really stop the blockchain. I guess you could. It is fairly centralized. But I mean, the community would just fork it and continue it on. So, you know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But let's just take a look. I want to show you how things are spun. Okay. So Ripple's major partner, you know, in Latin America launches crypto remittance service between Mexico and Canada, right? So that headline looks like it's really something great for, you know, Ripple. So it goes on to say, here's how Ripple's partner Bitso will connect 3 continents. Now they make it sound like, you know, this has something to do with Ripple directly. It starts off with Ripple's important partner in ODL corridor. Bitso has announced a partnership with AfriChange, an African Canadian payment system that specializes in remittance. The partnership should help facilitate and optimize money transfers between Canada and Mexico, where Bitso is based, using crypto technologies. Didn't say using Ripple's blockchain, did it? So they go through this whole blah blah blah, what it is, and cross-border harmony and all this, right? There, all this filler text, and then at the end it says the red line through the news is that Bitso is Ripple's on-demand liquidity corridor. I don't know, corridor, okay, in the region, and 60% of the exchange's trading volume is occupied by XRP. So that is literally where they're trying to, which I think is a reach. They're trying to connect this deal with Ripple. So look what I did. I just went ahead and went to the PR release, press release for this. Okay. Bitso partners with AfriChange on Canadian Mexican crypto remittance, right? So I didn't want to go here, you know, waste my time reading through this. So I just did a quick, you know, Control F, and I went ahead and said RIPP. I can stop. Okay. The browser told me to stop. There was no search term for Ripple in here. Okay. What about XRP? XR? No, nothing. So this is why you have to kind of do further research on all articles, because everyone has, and even myself, we all have biases. Okay. So when you have these writers that may have an XRP bag, see something like that, they're going to try to draw some parallel, and they're going to have some biases in their writing, in their reporting. It just is what it is, right? So I'm not hating it on anyone who's have people made money with XRP. Absolutely. If you've taken profit, that's the main thing. If you've taken profit, so kudos to them. You know, making money on a certain investment, or if you want to call it speculation, doesn't mean you're actually right. You could be right for the wrong reason. That happens a lot, right? You can be right for the wrong reason, or make money for the wrong reason, for no, it has no correlation with what you're doing. And I think I might have an article that talks about something else, that where, people are making mad amounts of money, and it's not that you're a genius. It's just that we have so much easy money sloshing around, and it's such a speculative environment that people were making money off stuff that just didn't even make sense. I think the article that I have has to do with LUNC, right? Luna Classic. Luna Classic has been tearing up lately, and again, this is a prime example of a coin or a token that, there's no rhyme or reason why this coin is going up. It is like number one on CoinGecko as far as search queries. This thing is up 13% today. Like, this project is dead. Nothing is going on with LUNC. So again, if you've made money in the last 30 days, it's up 356%. So if you've made money, does that mean that you're right, or does it mean that you just caught the wave of pure speculation? So it is what it is, though. I think you need, in these types of moves, in these types of scenarios, you have to take most of your money off the table, because it's going to revert back to the mean or even lower, because there's nothing going on with Luna Classic, guys. Okay. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys how stories can be, and you guys know this, but I'm just highlighting one more example. Let's see what the chat room is saying here. Let's see. So Mark, Mr. Sakila says, authorities getting ready for unrest later in the winter when people are really going to feel, but reading that the government is preparing a $160 billion package for energy bills. Yeah, I'm hearing that. And again, when we get to that point in the episode, in today's live stream, I'm going to give you my whole full two Satoshis. I may give you 4 Satoshis on some things that I've been hearing from second person, okay, out of Italy. So we'll go through that. Griff said we need different opinions in the room to have a productive conversation. Absolutely. See, I grew up in a home where what we did for fun was debate. Not argue, but just debate. We would debate, sit in the living room with my whole family, and debate about various topics. So that's why I'm that way. I'm opinionated. I'm not scared of other people's opinions. And I'm not scared to give you my opinion. I'm not going to bite my tongue. Never. Mark Carl Art. I'm sorry. Anyone ever use Dash overseas while traveling crypto as a daily usage versus investing for most of us, right? No, I haven't used Dash. I haven't used Dash at all. Yeah, Dash has some really good key features, in my opinion. I don't know what happened. Again, that shows you the immaturity of the crypto space, honestly. And I got a good one for you guys coming up at the end of the. Keep watching, because I'm going to shock you with some stats about a blockchain that I'm hard on as well. I'm always hard on this other blockchain. You're going to crack up at this stat I'm going to expose to you, and now it's just going to show you how effed up this crypto market is and how misaligned and mispriced it is. It makes no sense. As long as the XRP case is going on and the question of whether it's a security remains unanswered legally, then XRP can continue operating. Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Real case use is what we need for mass adoption. Exactly, Carrie. Exactly. Mark says yes, it is big in Venezuela, where vendors will take it like church's chicken. Mark, what you know about some church's chicken? Dash. Carrie says Dash. That's awesome. I used to love. That is one of the OG coins. It is one of the OG coins. Luna has become like a meme coin. It has. It just shows you, man, this market is not to be taken seriously right now, guys. I will be taking my money and running at this point. For real. So let's go forward here. I want to talk about the Fed. Okay. The Federal Reserve. This is a headline out of Yahoo Finance. Federal Reserve wants you to lose money in stocks and probably crypto too. This has been my thesis, guys, for the last year and some change. This is totally the case, in my opinion. You need to be prepared for lower crypto prices. They will fall marginally lower than the stock market. So if you knew that Bitcoin would be maybe 40 to 50% lower than it is today at some point in the future, if you had a crystal ball, right? You had an 8-ball, not that type of 8-ball. When you're talking about Hunter Biden type 8 balls. But if you had an 8-ball, you could see the future. Would you be still holding your bag of crypto? I'm sure most of you say no. Well, we know that the crystal ball, the 8-ball, is telling us today what is going to happen here, guys. So it's clear that this article says it's clear the Fed wants to see tighter financial conditions, which include lower stock prices. Of course. So crypto prices have been strongly correlated with equities. I've been saying this for about 2 years. That's likely unwelcomed news for crypto investors who already suffered deep losses. So you guys know Bitcoin is down over 57% year to date. Okay. And, you know, what do you call those? Altcoins are down even more, closer to like 80 or 90%. So the central bank has to keep, and they're going to keep their mandates of price stability and maximum employment, and employment is very high right now. So what I'm saying here, because unemployment is low, the Federal Reserve has enough room to do a lot of damage to the stock market, because that is what they worry about. High unemployment is one of their mandates that they're very stuck on, right? So I think they have a lot of room to really stick it to the stock market. I really do, and that includes the crypto world. So Big Curious Mom in the building. People are excited about Lunacy because of the 1.2% burn coming up. It is supported by Binance, KuCoin, and MEXC. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying. I just think that, like, I think so. The 1.2% burn. Correct me if I'm wrong, Big Curious Mom. But that's because of a glitch, correct? Or is that in the stable coin that has that glitch where it's going to continually burn tokens? Help me out on that. But yeah, I mean, it's just not sustainable, guys. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be one of those AMC ape coin, you know, Bed Bath and Beyond, jump from the 12th story apartment and kill yourself type situation. I'm telling you. Mark said, I had some in South Korea's army base. I used cash then. Gotcha. Eight ball would be some good money though. Crystal ball. Oh man, you guys are cracking me up. Anyone buy ETH Classic? No, but I think that's a good one to hedge against in the merge. I really do. I really do. This morning, a non-voting FOMC member stated that 75 basis points is the next hike in the market. Didn't care. Watch out tomorrow. Yeah, they don't believe it. They won't believe it until it happens. They're still in denial. There's still slight denial. Even though we saw a correction in the markets, it was a delayed reaction from the Jackson Hole and everything. I really still do think that the markets are not fully pricing in what is going on here. Let's take a look at what the markets are doing, traditional markets are doing today. So quite naturally, we saw Bitcoin up. So we saw the Dow Jones up big time. I mean, they big surge. So you're seeing, I think this is a short covering. A lot of those short positions, those short traders are taking profits. So in order to take profits on your short, you have to cover or buy back those stocks. So that's how you close out your short position. So that's what's happening, I think, in my opinion. You're just seeing a short covering, relief rally, and then we'll take another leg down. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But this one last part I want to highlight here in this Yahoo Finance article. The Fed wants to create a reverse wealth effect and get people that own assets to rethink some of their purchase habits and maybe slow demand. I agree. And that is what's going to happen. So you see, the Fed doesn't like to see stuff like Bed Bath & Beyond pump whatever X amount of percentage points it did in a very short period of time. They don't like to see AMC go ape and then they issue ape token and then that goes. They don't like to see that because then it makes Wall Street look like a game that we know it is. It makes it look like speculation that we know it is. But they don't want the masses to feel that way because guess what? Everyone's retirement is hinged on the stock market. So you see these wild gyrations and it's just all over the place like the crypto markets, then that's not a good deal. Okay, so they're trying to manage perception. They want to kind of pull things back. Most of my Bitcoin bag is from 9K to 13K. Would you sell that now? Man, I mean, I can't give you financial advice, Griff. But man, if you didn't sell at 40,000, 50,000, I don't know what you were doing there, buddy. There's your white voice there for you, man. Should have been selling at 50,000, buddy. 20,000. I don't know, man. That's still a doubling, right? If you double your money in any game, you need to take some off the table. I just put it to you that way. Pension, next crisis coming. So, Mr. Sakila, I interview quite often a guy that is has actively sued and was the biggest whistleblower for many years up until as of late. I think last year someone actually eclipsed him. I think he's won over $75 million worth of awards from whistleblowing various, I think a case against the SEC and other agencies or whatnot. But he has and is always looking to sue different state pension managers, all right, because they're mismanaging the funds. I have him on quite often. His name is Ted Seidel. Make sure you go watch those kicking the sessions with him, because pensions is what he's saying is an issue, and I think there's an update. He's suing Ohio right now. He's suing the Ohio State Teachers Pension Plan or something like that. Yeah. Heavy production. There is nothing wrong with taking profit. Yeah, no one loses when you take profit. I've never heard of someone losing taking profit. Let's just start right there. Europe is about to sink like the Titanic. I'm very concerned about that, and I think that is but you know what? It's funny because Europe in trouble means more demand for dollars. See, that's the crazy thing about this Dixie and the dollar index, and why we may, I think someone said yesterday, we may take out $150 Dixie price. That most likely will happen over the winter. So again, there's yet one more thing why I say stocks lower, crypto's lower. A strong dollar is not good for either of those. Yep, not good. So that's that, guys. We know the Fed is definitely looking to make you lose money in crypto. Because if they're trying to make you lose money in stocks, they definitely want you to lose money in crypto. They are correlated. And they want to wash you out anyway, right? So the next one is a very, I don't touch on Algorand much, but it's one that I like. It's one that's on my list, along with Hedera. Like Hedera is another one that is on my list, has been for a while, and I long term accumulate those. Not as much Algorand as Hedera, but hey, I like Algorand for sure. But just to give you guys a heads up of what's going on with Algorand, they're making actual real material progress here. And they always seem to do that too. That's why I like that team. They're serious, and they've consistently made improvements and consistently, just better the ecosystem. So Algorand, yes, Algorand is a sleeper. Wisdom Bars definitely is a sleeper. So they've just upgraded their mainnet, and the performance increased by 5x. Okay, that's big news right there for you. So upgrade by 5x. So guess what? Their transactions per second has gone from 1,200 transactions per second to 6,000. So that is up there with the best of them. I think Wax is up there like 5,000-6,000, somewhere around there, maybe even more than that, since they're upgrades. But Algorand 6,000 TPSs now. Great. The upgrade also brings new tools to the Algorand ecosystem, making the network better suited for decentralized applications in different sectors. So this is one you should put on your radar. I think it should have already been on your radar. But I want to just show you guys something real quick, because this is going to shock you. Let me see if I can find it. I thought I had it up. Let's get out of this view, and let me see if I can find this really quickly, because it was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. And I didn't know this, but I was just curious and wanted to know what this stat was. So I did a search. Can't find it now. Let's just do it over. I did a search for, I'm not going to tell you what, but give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I did a search for average transactions per second for another blockchain, right? Let's first of all, let's go to CoinGecko. Let's just put this all into context real quick. Just show you how idiotic the crypto space is. So we've got Algorand. Where's Algo? Where's Algo? Where's Algo? I don't see Algo. Only algo I see right now is Bloodalytics.com, but we're looking for Algorand, and I cannot seem to find it, guys. Where is it? Let's just do a search, I guess. I mean, Algorand, number 33. Okay, so far down I couldn't find it. So we got Algorand, okay, with a market cap of $2 billion. Okay, it's all right. It is up 1.1% today, up 5.3% in 24-hour period. So I went and said, hey, what is the average transaction per second for Cardano. And guess what I find out? 250 transactions per second. And this ain't old, ladies and gentlemen. This is from February. I think I saw something even sooner than that, or newer than that. Yeah. This is no good. I can't find the actual article I initially had because it was even newer than this. But this just puts it into context for you. Cardano has an average or a TPS of 250 transactions per second. Yeah. You help me out. You help me out with that. Help me understand that one. Lord have mercy on me. Bet you a bunch of people didn't know that. Griff says Algo sponsors drone racing, big investment in that. Oh, nice. That's what's up. Yeah, of course EOS does more than that. EOS does 5,000. EOS does 5,000 transactions per second. Has been doing that for years. So I just want to put stuff in context for you guys. When I have my opinions about stuff, it's not based on my feelings. It really isn't. We have Cardano at a $16 billion market cap. Okay. No reason Cardano should be at $16 billion market cap. So nobody, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. It is that real. It is that insane in the crypto space. So you just got to put everything into context, guys. It's very, very crazy. All right. So I just wanted to show you guys that in comparison. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about what the government is doing here, guys, because they are really trying to it seems as though they're trying to make things worse on purpose. Like some of the things that they do, it just doesn't make any sense. You would think they had an ounce of common sense. Now you can think what you want about Tucker Carlson. Okay, I know many people don't like him, but I mean, in this Zero Hedge article, he does bring up some very valid points about what is going on in the EU over here in the United States. He says here, Europe is descending into poverty because of spiraling energy costs and the inability of countries to provide their own power sources. Why, you may ask? Well, because they want to go green tomorrow. You know, they want to cut the cord tonight. For what reason? You think saving or initiating your green, quote unquote, initiative now rather than in 10 years or 20 years is really going to make that big of a difference in 100 years? I think not. I really think not. So Carlson pointed out here, if you see this, to government warnings across EU of severe power outages in winter and crackdowns on energy use, while they, along with the U.S., funnel billions from their own economies to Ukraine. What the hell is going on here? I don't understand. Shout out to D Fuentes 420. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, man, look, the algo doesn't like CBTV, so you gotta do your job, your part to smash those like booties and make them clap. There you go, baby. There you go. Smash them, and grab them. Knock them off the stage. The algo does not like the truth being publicized. So, yeah, we're giving billions, US included, billions of dollars, 43 billion or something crazy. I can't remember. You guys help me out. I don't even like reading these headlines because it pisses me off. But what's even worse is that old California. Oh, California. I don't know how there are people still living in California. I really don't understand that. But California, blackouts are coming. Energy use crackdowns are already here. California's Independent System Operator, ISO, declared an energy emergency level 3 Tuesday evening, warning that rotating power outages are very possible. Yeah. The announcement came after Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom appeared on social media in a winter clothing attire while asking residents to do, quote unquote, their part to conserve energy during a heat wave. Man, this guy, this is crazy, man. This is asinine. And no, people may not know that Biden signed into order. I don't know if it was an executive order or what, but he basically signed in, I think when he got into office, one of these orders where it basically said that, hey, you're going to see rolling like brownouts and blackouts across America in an effort to conserve energy and go green. I just don't understand it, guys. You guys got to help me out. I just don't understand. Heavy Productive says, sleeping in the American dream. That's how you stay in Cali. I guess so, bro. I guess so. Cali is so beautiful, too. That's the thing. The allure is there, but those old Democrats know how to F some stuff up, don't they? Mr. Sakila says, the money washing through Ukraine heads back to U.S. into hidden accounts bouncing through LLC companies. Oh, you mean how the Bidens have been doing? Yeah, oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes perfectly good sense. Red River Post said Biden is going to ask Congress to send over $11 billion to Ukraine. And oh my God, man. Like, I can't, man. I can't. I don't understand this, Red River. I just do not understand this. Stacking my coin said Cali banning gas cars and pushing electric, then in the same time suffering from brownouts and telling everyone exactly. The shit doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, this has to be like some type of MK Ultra mind control situation where people are just going about their lives, not even caring about what is going on here, people. I don't understand this stuff. Well, guess what? Our ex-governor, old Granholm, yes, Granholm used to be the governor of Michigan. Did a horrible job, of course. But she's saying that California is the lead on energy and can show the rest of the nation how it's done. I think not. Tommy Pago, hope I'm saying that correctly. Democrats would rather create rolling blackouts than unleash American energy. They want to tell you what, when, and how much energy you can use as electricity prices surge. Meanwhile, they fly around the world in private jets. Looking at you, John Kerry. Oh, man. At least with the Republicans, they're like, get it how you live. Get out there, let the capitalistic system reign. I just can't get with the Democrat system, man. I just can't, man. I just can't, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying the Republicans are. I am saying the Republicans are better. Are they the best solution? No, they're not. But god dang, Democrats, what are y'all doing? Griff said, here in Michigan, the power goes out within 5 minutes. All you hear is generation. Yeah, no doubt, man. Same here, Griff. I use off the grid solar and battery system just in case. Yeah, you got to have those generators. You got to have those generators, guys. So yeah, I mean, we're in a situation, guys, where I think we're just it's MK Ultra mind control going on. It has to be. How many transactions a second is Telos? Up there, man. Let me just double check really quickly. Let's go to what's the site I used to use all the time? Can't think of them. Drawing a blank, guys. I am drawing a blank. Blocktivity.info. Let's see if they have that info for Telos. So it doesn't show. I guess I can just do a search, but it doesn't show transactions per second, but it shows transactions per 24-hour period. And Wax is on top, baby. 13.5 million transactions every 24 hours. Tron is a close second. Third, I should say. I mean, not a close. A far second. Or third. 5 million. EOS, 699,000. They used to be in the millions. They're falling off. They're going through some things now. XRP, 1 million. Bitcoin, 266,000. Where's Telos? Telos, 113,000 transactions a day. But what their actual throughput is, I'm not too sure. I can find out though. We can find out really quick. That's an easy search. That is an easy search. So Telos, TPS. So Telos looks like they do 10,000 transactions per second. Okay. Yeah. And they have the best EVM. They literally have the best EVM in the game. But again, no one cares about actual utility. It's all about hype and marketing campaigns and press releases and figureheads that are famous and well known within the space. That's what it's all about. It's not about actual utility yet. That's why I don't take the crypto space seriously just yet. We ain't there yet, ladies and gentlemen. We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. Not for everyone found out EOS is a pedo cunt. I don't think that's the issue, because he's long been gone. Those that allegedly say that Brock Pierce is a pedophile, pedophilia, whatever is related to that. But that's not the issue with EOS. They had bigger issues that they're trying to unwind. It's more of a operational issue, okay, and leadership issue with EOS, not the tech. Not the tech. And it's funny because these blockchains it's the reverse. They have the leadership and all the glitz and glamour, but the tech is lacking. So it's just like we live in an upside down world, man. We live in an upside down world. So yeah, last thing I want to talk about is this executive order that not Trump, but Biden put out. And this is out of Zero Hedge as well. Now, this is sponsored content. And, it's sponsored by your one and only Jim Rickards. Now, Jim can be a little parabolic and exaggerating in his rhetoric to really fearmonger and get people to, buy in, right? So, some of this stuff is like maybe not, over the top. But I just want to bring up this executive order 14067. And it's setting the stage for and provisioning for legal government surveillance of all U.S. citizens. That's already done. I don't know why. I mean, Patriot Act anyone? Total control over your bank accounts and purchases, already done. Pretty much. I mean, come on now. And the ability to silence all dissenting voices for good. That's what is this? What is this doing? What is this executive order? What's new here? This is all three of these bullet points are already pretty much intact. If you can't voice your opinion on some of the biggest platforms that exist for your voice to be heard, then you're silenced. Come on now. saying something in your own home amongst your family does nothing to, there's no network effect with that, right? If I can't say something on Twitter, on Facebook, on Google, on YouTube, then it's being silenced. That is the digital 2022 version of silencing you. Censorship. Yeah, exactly. Stacking my coins. Patriot Act and NDAA got it all covered. Exactly. But, you know, one thing about this executive order, Catherine Austin Fitts kind of covers it as well. They're talking about this like transition to digital CBDCs. They think that this executive order is ushering in, but I kind of disagree. I don't think we're going to see a CBDC. I've talked about this in the past. I don't see CBDCs coming to the US. I see the Fed Now system being ushered in, and that will be coming in 2023 through 24. That system is going to allow for very quick surveillance and shutdown of different accounts easily. Settlements of payments will be instant. It's going to be over like just an upgraded internal system. It's not Swift, but Swift is for international, but ACH, maybe that's the term I'm looking for, but it's a better ACH system that's coming in 2024, and it is called Fed Now. I've talked about it years ago and covered it. This is a system that will be launching that will usher in a better ability for the government to control your funds, to cut you off, ban you, blacklist you, whatever you want to call it, from your money if it's in the system. Now, I don't think they're going to issue a coin. There's no need to issue a coin. There's no need. Yes, thank you, Mark. Hit those like booties, ladies and gentlemen. We got 61 people in the building. Hit them and knock them off the stage. You see that? Just like that. Smack it. Whip that leg around. Bam! Take it off the stage. But this is what's coming. I don't think a CBDC is going to be accompanied with that. There's no need, in my opinion. So that's what I think is coming. Austin Fitts and some other people think that there's a CBDC coming with this bill, the executive order. But I don't think so. I really don't. Jim Rickards also talks about the government can force you to buy an electric vehicle by blocking all gas purchase. See, this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. A little hyperbolic with it. You know, the government can force you to get vaccinated. The government can force you into solar energy. It can force you into use less water or heat. It can force you to eat fake plant-based. Okay, all right. See, going a little too far. I understand what he's trying to paint here, but Jim Rickards can sometimes be and go a little too far. Robert Kiyosaki, who I've had on the show on CBTV, I've interviewed him on CBTV, and I will be having him back on soon. He said this executive order is the most treasonous act in U.S. history, and the creation of a CBDC is communism in its purest form. So he's encouraging Americans to stay awake. The tweet thread read. He goes on to say, Jim Rickards made his most important announcement today. It's about the most treasonous act in U.S. history. Biden's executive order 14067. It's communism in its purest form. The creation of CBDC, central bank's currency. Stay awake. Tune in. So, I don't know, man. He calls it the C-Day. And Jim Rickards calls it C-Day, where paper money would be worthless and the U.S. dollar would crash. I don't think the U.S. dollar, that's the thing, like, I don't think the U.S. dollar is going to crash anytime soon, because it's crazy to think this way, guys, but as other countries fall apart, as Europe falls apart, as you know, all these other countries begin to fall apart, guess what their debts are primarily denominated in? US dollars. They have to acquire more US dollars to pay back their debts because they're drowning. If your debt is denominated in US dollars and you're paying with your currency that's falling against the US dollar, the Dixie's going ham, you're in a bad situation. You're in a horrible situation. So you're going to need more dollars. And they're, quite frankly, this is going to sound silly. Can't say the R word, I get banned. It's going to sound silly, but there aren't enough dollars. There aren't enough dollars globally for these countries to obtain. So that's why you're seeing this dollar go crazy. And I think someone said 160 on the dollar index coming soon. The Dixie coming soon. I can agree with that. Let's see what these chat rooms are saying here. Fed now and CBDC, same shit, different toilet. Kinda. Shout you out on Twitter, so funny, from your favorite Cali girl. Ha. How's Cali treating you, big curious mom? Hope you guys are doing well over there in Cali. Red River, does the Fed now have a social credit score? Right. Not yet. I'm sure they can intertwine that. Chocolate covered grasshoppers, homie. Eat them up. That's funny. Griff said, I think US dollar will fall when other countries use something else. Until then, we use magic US dollars. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, for the foreseeable future, I see the dollar becoming stronger and stronger. There's too much debt out there globally for them to move to another currency. It's going to take some time. When I say time, 10 years, 20 years, like, it's going to happen. No currency stays in power forever. But this whole narrative, we saw it in 2008, like from 2008 all the way until, now, the narrative has been dollar collapse. A lot of people made millions of dollars off this dollar collapse stuff narrative, and it never happened. You have to admit it never happened. I was in the camp after 08 as well, thinking dollar collapse. It never happened. They were wrong. I was wrong, but I pivoted. I was wrong. I was a silver bug and a gold bug and a dollar collapse, all this and that. But when I start to see the writing on the wall and things, well, actually the lack of writing on the wall, I pivoted. You have to stay agile. You have to stay ready to change your mind. You have to. And that's when I changed my mind and went crypto. And haven't looked back. I thought YouTube was free speech when it comes to curse word. Yeah, exactly. Only way the USD crashes is if we get crashed out in a war. That's it. True. And that's an extreme. That's an extreme scenario, which none of us want that. That is not a good scenario. But man, that is it, man. We went an hour today. Didn't try to keep you guys that long. I really value your time and your attention. Please hit that thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, that's my 2 Satoshis. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out of here. Holla!